Okay, I would like to help you with your homework, problems 15, 16, 17 from section 4.1. Actually, it's module 8, problems 15, 16, and 17 from module 8, which covers section 4.1, those problems do. So let me go and share my screen. And the homework, let's see. So we're in module 8, question 15. The way you do this is you notice that the function is even, and that's how we're able to solve this problem. So we have a table of values for the function, and notice that x equals 0 corresponds to July. And we are told that if the numbers in the table correspond to an even function, and the domain is from -6 to 6, what is the average temperature in March? So we have information. This is July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So going back, we want to go -1 would be June, and then -2 would be May, and -3 would be April, and -4 would be March. And we are asked about what would the average temperature be in March. Well, since we don't know -4, but we know it's an even function, so that means the positive, if you put in the opposite sign, you're going to get the same output for even functions. So if I evaluate this function at -4, that's going to give me the same value as you would get for 4. So the input is -4, that's the same output, gives you the same output as for 4, and that's 38. So the answer is 38 degrees. Now, let's take a look at the next problem. We aren't told this is an even function, but we can look that the powers on x are all even. And in order to be an even function, the polynomial has to have all powers of x being even. So that means if you put in a negative value for x, since the power is even, it's going to be the same as a positive value for x. So here we are asked to find x equals 0 corresponds to July. What is the average temperature in January? So January is going to be 6 or -6, I guess, because if you go back forward or backward, 6 and -6 both represent January. So you're just going to plug in, because if July is 0, then July, August, September, October, November, December is 6, and then January is -6. Yeah, wait. So July is 0, so August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, January is 6. Anyway, sorry. I'm just trying to figure that out myself just to make sure. And I guess we just have to plug in. They don't give us a table of values. So we're going to have to plug this in. And I'll let you do that one. Just plug in whatever your value is for 6 and -6. Okay. I don't want to take the time to do that. But that's how you do it. All right, here again, we have an even function. So if you're looking for March and x equals 0, just like in the previous problem, March corresponded to -4. So you're going to plug in -4, which happens to be the same as +4 because it's an even function. So you can plug in 4 if you want, and you'll get the same answer. And again, I don't want to take the time to do that. Wait a minute, it doesn't even ask us to do that. Here we have months. So the month that would correspond to March would have to be, okay, if July is 0, then 1 would be August, September would be 2, October would be 3, and November would be 4. All right, there you go. Sorry for rambling so much in this video. I hope that helps a little bit.